Hello students. So today the topic that we have with us is organic farming. We need to talk about the organic farming, like what is organic farming, how actually we utilize the organic farming, and what exactly the components that we utilize in the organic farming. First of all, if you remember the term organic farming, organic is something which is related to carbon. Like wherever you will see the term organic, you're talking about something which are actually involved the carbon compounds or the carbon itself. Okay, so here we are talking about the farming methods which involves the different compounds that are related to the carbon. Okay, so now again, if I define the organic farming, it is the cultivation of crops without using chemical fertilizers, herbicides, or pesticides. Like means you are not using any chemical method, any artificial chemical, I can say, in the or during the process of the cropping season or whatever is that. You're not you're utilizing that at all, but you are using, again, as I said, organic way means something which is natural. So here you can see the crops that are raised by or raised using biofertilizers, biopesticides, or the organic manure, and adopting the cropping systems like crop rotation, mixed cropping, and intercropping. Again, all of these are very natural way of utilizing the crops or getting the best outcome of the crops by using the natural ways. So in organic farming, what we try to do is we utilize the biofertilizers, okay, like the cultures of nitrogen fixing bacteria and the blue-green algae. So again, all of these are a very basic components, which is something we try to make as artificial as well in the form of fertilizers, herbicides, and pesticides. But again, we know that if we provide the nitrogen fixing bacteria or blue-green algae as well, they will work in the same way as well. They will act as a fertilizer, though you have to provide in a larger amount, though you have to take care of a lot of things, but then again you are getting something which is very natural. Okay, biopesticides are organisms or their extracts which repel or kill weeds, which are like unnecessary plants that are grown in crops, insects which are also like pests as well, and other pests as well. And some commercial biopesticides that we use are called azadirachtin, that is extracted from neem, okay, pyrethrum, that is extracted from chrysanthemum, and thurioside, which is extracted or made from Bacillus thuringiensis, where you add a certain gene into this variety of bacteria and get a lot of product out of it. But then again, it is a natural way of getting that product. And then you have neem leaves, haldi or turmeric also that can be act as a pesticide when you are trying to store the grain, because these will like repel the insects, I can say. Organic manure is a very good example where you are trying to recycle the farm waste like straw and livestock excreta and all of the farm waste actually, which is like the crop waste or the plant waste that is left. So you utilize all of them, put it under the ground, provide the necessary water, let them be there for like a certain time where the microorganisms digest them and convert them into something which is very productive, like the soil, which is like very productive in terms of having all the nutrients. So this is a very good way of doing the organic farming, because again, the term is organic farming is because everything is natural. Crop rotation, mixed cropping, and intercropping are different methods of farming that can actually be done in order to control the pests, weed, and disease causing organisms by disrupting their habitats and life cycle. Like crop rotation is like, so insects are attracted towards one crop. If we keep on rotating, so insects won't be able to find a certain crop, so they will stop coming. Mixed cropping is, again, there are very less number of flowers that they can actually damage, so that is also helpful. Intercropping, you will utilize a certain crops in a certain region. So what will happen is, even though one of the crop is getting affected by the insects, you will get another crop which is actually giving you the profit. So again, different methods which can actually help you. And now what are the advantages of organic farming? So there is no environmental pollution, and that is why we are actually utilizing it. Toxin free food because there is no fertilizers, there is no artificial chemicals. Healthy soil because everything is natural, so the nutrient cycling is also natural and pretty much like done by the microorganisms. recycling of waste through the manure, control of pests and weeds, and no bioaccumulation and biomagnification of chemicals which are used as fertilizers and pesticides. Bioaccumulation means the chemical product that has been accumulated within the living organism. Though they are artificial, but since they are being consumed by the animals, they accumulated within the animal, and that is why it's called bioaccumulation. Biomagnification is a single component, a single chemical a compound, I can say, which has been utilized by an animal and now has been distributed all over the places. So that is a biomagnification. So all of these phenomena are actually can be stopped, and like the animals and also the humans are also not getting affected by such artificial chemicals, and which can make our body healthy as well. And that is why I can say the organic farming is very much uh, comparatively better than the usual farm. I hope this will help you. Thank you.